Hello, my name is Gigi and I'm a volunteer at Swaraksha, and I wanted to speak on the importance of teaching your little ones the importance of differentiating between safe and unsafe touch. And let me just kickstart with an example from my own personal life. This happened when I was about 6-7 years old. My dad's friend who used to visit our home very often. The usual hugs, kisses, fondling, caressing. I was a little child. I was just 6 years old, and I was perfectly okay with it in the beginning. But then I remember gradually not being okay with it. I was feeling uncomfortable. I was confused. I was not feeling good. I was feeling dirty, but I didn't know why. I was confused. I didn't know whether it was right or wrong, whether it's okay, it's not okay. I see that my parents are okay with it. My siblings are okay with it. So I just try to convince myself that everything is normal. It's just that my head was overthinking. I was overthinking, and there might not be anything wrong with it. It wasn't until I was about 15 or 16 years old did I realize that I was being sexually abused at the age of 6. And by then it was too late for me to realize it, because I had already wrapped up my childhood memories in a blanket and shoved it aside. So when I think about what my life was when I was 6 years old, or a 7-year-old, or an 8-year-old, the only thing that comes into my head is the face of this uncle and the traumatic thoughts that I was going through, the confusions in my head, and how I was confused whether it's okay, it's not okay, right, wrong, good, bad, clean, dirty. All these kind of confused thoughts in my head is what I could recollect. I am not able to recollect what was my favorite childhood toy, what was my favorite childhood pastime activity, what did I like to do when I was a child. I kind of wrapped all these memories in a blanket and just kept it away. And the only thing in my head is this, the face of this uncle and the traumatic thoughts that it brought along with it. Even at this age, when I stand and look back at life, I am still not able to recollect what my childhood memories were. What were my favorite things? What were the favorite things that I did as a 6-year-old, 7-year-old, 8-year-old? I still cannot recollect those memories. So dear parents, I again wanted to let you know that there is no age to teach a child about safe and unsafe touch. The earlier you teach them, the better. Because children, they have a very confused mind. They do not know what is happening around them, since they're just growing up and learning things. So it is very, very important to teach them the difference between safe and unsafe touch. It is very important to let your little ones know that it is perfectly okay to not feel okay. Everyone needn't feel the same. If they feel something is wrong, something might be wrong. Just let them trust their intuition. Tell them that it's good to trust your intuition and to go with it. Do not be a medium for your children to shove their childhood memories away, because that's one of the most beautiful phases of life. And when you cannot recollect what happened during that phase of life, it's kind of very traumatic. It's kind of traumatic, because you are not able to recollect the finer things in life. So again, dear parents, teach your children the difference between safe and unsafe touch as young as they are. When they are in a position to understand, teach them how to differentiate between safe and unsafe touch. Thank you so much for listening.